Prepping to fail is planning to prep. Planning to prepare is preparing to plan. Dang it. What is that quote? I got it. Failure to prepare is preparing to fail. Hey guys, this is Parker, and I'm here to tell you all about prepping, planning, and prospering, with a little bit of profiting in there as well. In these uncertain times, it's good to have a plan. You implement your plan through prepping. That is, you should be stockpiling essential items and learning essential skills. Once you do that, if the shit hits the fan, you'll be ready, and you will prosper. But what should you be stockpiling? How many weeks or months worth of food and water do you really need? Well, in this video, I'm going to answer all your questions. Let's begin. 1. Should I be prepping? Yes. Everybody should be prepping just in case the world turns to shit, and you need to be able to survive the apocalypse. If aliens attack, or everyone turns into zombies, do you really want to be hungry and thirsty as well? As I said before, prepping to fail is planning to prep. 2. How many weeks' supplies should I have? The Department of Homeland Security's Ready website currently says, being prepared means having your own food, water and other supplies to last for at least 72 hours. But I say nuts to that. Modern experts typically recommend at least 2 weeks, but I even think that's a bit light. Professional survivalists, like myself, recommend at least 2 years of supplies. I'm not exaggerating. I have over 10 years worth of food and water stored up in my underground bunker. When the world goes to shit, as it definitely will. Do you think the apocalypse will only last 72 hours? Or 2 weeks? Of course not. 2 years, minimum. 3. What does 2 years worth of food look like, and what does it cost? For long-term survival, you want at least 2,000 calories per day for each member of your family. Luckily, I have shares in a company that sells just that. Here's 2 years of food for a single person. That's 6,816 serves of nutritious, tasty meals. That's over 970 pounds of food. How much does all this cost? Well, today only, if you buy online and use the voucher code, Parker Persuades, not only will you receive 970 pounds of yummy, delicious meals, you'll also receive a bonus 3 bottles of icy cold, natural spring water from Norway, completely free. All of this for only $5,974. I know, that's unbelievable. For a family of 4 for 2 years, that's only $23,896, and you get 12 bonus bottles of icy cold, natural spring water from Norway, completely free. Remember, use the code, Parker Persuades, and I'll receive 10% of your purchase price to pay for these quality videos. You're welcome. 4. How will I protect my food supplies? Good question. Of course, when the zombies come, the first thing they'll try to do is break into your compound and steal your free bottles of icy cold, natural spring water from Norway. In order to protect yourself and your family, you'll need at a bare minimum a crossbow. Crossbows come in a range of sizes, from little hand crossbows, to huge arbalists, and ballistas. I personally recommend a hand crossbow for pocket carry, and a ballista mounted on the entrance to your underground compound for larger zombie hordes. If you cannot get your hands on a crossbow, your next best bet would be a pistol, or a rifle. Although not as cool, they'll certainly get the job done. Also, don't forget the importance of kung fu. When you're walking down the street, and a zombie tries to take your bottle of icy cold, natural spring water from Norway, you can use your kung fu skills to knee him in the groin. That'll teach him the importance of respecting people's personal space. 5. Do I really need toilet paper? Although in the West, we have grown accustomed to using toilet paper, it is too bulky and cumbersome in a real-world survival scenario. You don't see your favorite post-apocalyptic TV or movie characters carrying around dozens and dozens of toilet rolls, do you? Of course not. It's just not that important. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, toilet paper slots in just below self-actualization. I would recommend doing what the ancient Romans did and using a xylospongium, or a sponge on a stick, dipped in vinegar. It's certainly cheaper and lighter, and you'll only ever need one of them. Furthermore, if a zombie tries to steal your bottle of icy cold, natural spring water from Norway while you're in the can, you can use the xylospongium as a makeshift club and strike him in the groin. That'll teach him the importance of respecting people's personal space. 6. What tools/equipment do I need? When the apocalypse arrives, tools are an essential part of everyday survival. I would recommend a shovel for digging, an axe for chopping, flashlights and lanterns for seeing in the dark, lighters for starting fires, waterproof matches for starting fires underwater, work gloves for protecting your hands. A first aid kit for treating the injured and wounded. Zip ties for tying stuff up. But most importantly, duct tape for sticking things together. You can make a whole bunch of useful survival tools from duct tape. Hammocks, snow shoes, belts, desk organizers, coasters for your free bottles of icy cold, natural spring water from Norway. The sky is the limit. 7. What about mental health? When you're stuck in an underground bunker all day long, sipping on your free bottle of icy cold, natural spring water from Norway, clearly, your mental health is going to take a hit. I recommend board games, movies downloaded to a tablet, headphones, music players, etc. But most importantly, you should bring books. Lots and lots of books. The book that I would most recommend is Parker Persuades: Prepping, Planning, and Prospering. It's literally this video that you're watching in book form. It's only $29.99, and if you buy it today using the code Parker Persuades, I'll send you a bottle of icy cold, natural spring water from Norway, absolutely free of charge. You can thank me later.
Hi guys, this is Eddie. If you want to help out Australians like myself get prepared for the upcoming apocalypse, the best thing you can do is subscribe to this channel. Cheers, mate.